Abushia, His Excellency Nana Addo Akufo-Addo odi 1 year. 1 year pe she project bi a me ba be yi ya kire ho na o de ehwe bi. Ya na enye se amanyosem, nanso so to de bi a ya na ya asefem se enkwara nketo bi ti baabi. Ya wo mu nana nimpon pa na kene Nana Addo nso ene. Nana Addo e de wo man ni sika hwe o mu free senior high school awie. Wonu mantua taku antua dama. Nso ne sa nkola yetimi twa wo mu ho na wo mu di wo panin atem ene. Me baba be kire bibi amwo hunu se sebi ukoto se obi edi openi na Nana Addo Akufo-Addo atem ya sisi wonye mfie duo wotwe miensa 83 asesan onya kwada ensusu yeda sudi na tem be kire niema baako mienu bi a ukoto anu hunu se enise ukabi enise udi openi atem se video wi ayehwe eye 2018 Nana Addo Akufo-Addo wo ba 2017 ena wo yese uhwe oman Ghana eso regions ne maako 10 na maako 10 ebi so pa ebi nsusua ena ye che ade nsusu a obi enya baako enti e basa no na wo mo ya akese no wono mo cha enso wono mo so ba bi ti se northern region eso papa enti se obi ye northern regional minister na oche obi a owo western region baako na ukoma northern region so baako a western region na ti se sebe northern region maako be se ayi chese be se 10 mpo na be northern region na chese enya de a eso ani enti Nana Addo eti committee se committee ni hwehwem wonom nko Ghana nyina na wonom nko hwe so mo surveyor bebia omuhu se ye pai ho a ebeye no ye mpai ho na emboase de bi obetimi ache ade ama obi anya bi in 2017 Nana Addo ti committee se committee ni nko na wonom nko ye na wo de menche ho krampo no committee no ko ye a omodo omo report obawie ye no oka se region bia ya ti bia no obehwe se obesi obia regional office e de ama wo mu enti region bia de won kan no esese wo mu so nya bi eno enti Nana Addo committee ni wie na esese wo se CCC district assembly because district no aba pedoso because yet regional district bedoso Nana Addo CC district offices wo bia administration block beble enti we ayehwe eyebra odina ni kire mu obono Ahafo region sabre na afi na committee report wa ba ye ba betim na yenya Bono East ene Bono region enti we no ko Bono region no yenkonko hwedwumadie bi a odi no nansa na no odi yenko committee no report a wo mo ede ba ye bra na Addo ka se wo mo nko na wo no nko te region wo mo nko steady na wo mo ntete ho no wo mo ko edin na kokosie na wo mo ba ye nso so no anamo be no mba betuye ni yenya daje ni yenhwe sa video wi na Addo wa bontoa ewo Bono Ahafo region de kokosie ne bi.
Mr. President, on the 19th of October 2017, you inaugurated this 9-member Commission of Inquiry and assigned us a historic responsibility to inquire into the demands you had received for the creation of new regions. The occasion was significant because it marked the first time in the history of our country in the 1992 constitutional era that such a step had been taken. Prior to this, petitions have been submitted to your predecessor presidents, but none of them have proceeded to the point where a commission of inquiry has been appointed. Mr. President, we are back here today, 8 months later, having traveled to some of the remotest parts and on some of the most unmotorable roads in this country. We observed deprivation and extreme poverty in many places. We heard the people express their frustrations and lament over their conditions. We also heard them express their aspirations and the hope that somehow they would benefit as citizens of Ghana from national resources in the manner guaranteed them under the 1992 Constitution. The message was the same from our people from all walks of life, from our traditional leaders, religious leaders, political leaders, they all share the same sentiments. Those who made their voices heard included medical doctors, lawyers, engineers, farmers, fishermen, sportsmen, teachers, students, and persons with disabilities, to mention only a few. Mr. President, the Commission concluded that our work would only be effectively done by observing things at first hand and listening to people on the ground. As a result, 6 in-camera meetings were held with the petitioners, 41 public hearings, 1 interaction with the National House of Chiefs, 4 interactions with the regional houses of chiefs, 28 other consultations, and an interaction with the honorable members of parliament from Ahafo region, Northern region, Volta region, and Western regions were also held. We are convinced that we have received all shades of opinion from as wide a cross-section of the Ghanaian populace as is possibly under these circumstances. Mr. President, the culmination of all these steps taken by the Commission is the report that we are here to submit to you today. Our report is entitled, quote, Equitable Distribution of National Resources for the Balanced Development, unquote. I repeat, Equitable Distribution of National Resources for Balanced Development, unquote. This title encapsulates the aspirations of the people of the areas from which the petitions emanated. As a matter of fact, this must be the desire of every citizen of Ghana who chooses not to be a spectator. The Commission has expressed views on substantial demand and a need for creation of new regions, as well as as we are required to do by the terms of reference. We have also expressed our views on the places and issues to be determined by the referendum. May I, at this juncture, have the pleasure to present to you the report that has been produced by the Commission Inquiry, which we set last year.
I'm very delighted to welcome you back to Jubilee House, the seat of the presidency of our nation. We first gathered here on the 17th of October 2017, after I had received several petitions from individual citizens and diverse groups seeking the creation of several new regions, a process which had obtained the support of the Council of State, expressed to me in its epoch-marking letter of 15th August 2017. In accordance with the teachings of the Constitution of the Republic, provided in Article 5, Clause 2, I proceeded to inaugurate, pursuant to Constitutional Instrument Number 105, CI 105, this Commission of Inquiry with the following terms of reference. A, to inquire, pursuant to the petitions, into the need and substantial demand for the creation of new regions, and thereby the alteration of Western Region, Ahafo Region, Northern Region, and Volta Region. B, to make recommendations to the President based on its findings on the creation of a region or alteration of regions. And C, to specify the issues to be determined by referendum and the places where the referendum should be held, where it makes recommendations for the creation of new regions and alteration of regions. CI 105 required the Commission to complete its job within 6 months, i.e. by April the 30th, 2018. This period, at the request of the Commission, as a result of the extensive nature of its task, was extended by CI 107 to 30th June 2018. I'm pleased you have now concluded this assignment And on behalf of the Ghanaian people and their government, I express my deep appreciation to the 9-person commission chaired by the distinguished jurist and respected former member of the Supreme Court, Mr. Justice S.A. Broby, for bringing to a conclusion this momentous undertaking. I'm grateful to him and also to all the other excellent men and women of various skills, expertise, and knowledge who form part of this commission and its secretariat. I followed with keen interest the proceedings of the commission and noted with satisfaction the wide nature of the consultations undertaken. I was particularly pleasantly struck by the several occasions in the course of those proceedings when important personalities from different political persuasions saw common ground on the need to create new regions. It is clear that the process has been demand-driven and reflective of the will of the people as the Constitution so intends. It has been a truly national exercise. The report submitted by the Commission indicates that there is indeed a need and substantial demand for the creation of new regions in the various areas that were the subject of its inquiry. The Commission has recommended the creation of the following new regions: Western North, Bono East, Ahafo, Savannah, Northeast, and Oti. The Commission has thus further recommended that the Electoral Commission hold referenda in these new proposed regions to determine whether the constitutional thresholds for the creation of new regions will be met by the vote of the people affected. It has also specified the issues that the referenda will resolve. Let me reiterate that at least 50% of the persons entitled to vote must vote in each of the different referenda, and of the votes cast, at least 80% must be cast in favor of the creation of a region for the demand to succeed. The Constitution insists that the process and outcome must be guided by the popular will. It is my earnest wish that the holding of the referenda will be conducted in an orderly and peaceful manner. Generally, throughout our history, administrative regions have been created to bring governance closer to the people and accelerate socio-economic development. Hopefully, the creation of these new regions will serve the same purposes. We are chartering new paths in the development of Ghanaian democracy. This is the first time that in a constitutional era, regions are being created under constitutional provisions. The work of this commission will definitely be one of the landmarks in that journey. History will definitely applaud, I have no doubt, the manner in which this commission has discharged this historic duty. Let me acknowledge with gratitude the support of the Ghanaian people and their different components, the members of the Council of State, members of Parliament, regional ministers, municipal and district chief executives, traditional rulers, security personnel, public servants, opinion leaders, members of the media, professionals, workers, and farmers for the work of the Commission during its consultations and public hearings. It would be remiss of me to end this statement without paying due tribute to the Minister for Regional Reorganization and Development, the Honorable Dan Kwaku Botwe, Member of Parliament for Okre, for the exhaustive, painstaking, and sensitive work that he has done to bring this matter to its present state. General, as he's often referred to in MPP circles, Aiko. You have proved yourself a public servant of the highest pedigree, and I thank Almighty God for the inspiration that led me to choose you to lead this vital national initiative. Now, The process will be in the hands of the Electoral Commission and the people. May God bless us all in our homeland, Ghana.
Enti committee ne report no ena womo a present di ama na Addo. We de wo bontoa e wo Bono Ahafo region na wo hwe mmea hodo wo call ye ne nsem a wo ka kire wo mu no a afe ba ko ntamu o niema bibiri no a ena na wo de agu akwam ba bi esese wo si dan na wo si ba bi esese wo si chese tobo na ehwe video yi kakra ma yo mfise obe like video yi oda ro ma share ma foforo nso so nsanka bi.
Yes, Nana do that part, I don't know.
Regions are one man in nobody Asra Bako. Last year, 10 regions Mikomu, Nafi, Bono, Ahafo, and Mediasha here, and Hamami Abadi Duhane. The body Sanswa, Kusiara the Tulu Babia. I said, Bomodi, Pastor, because of the walk and the Anglican communion. Were rich, make a hobby. Now, and then, about to say, 20th anniversary of Holy Spirit Cathedral. I'm just going to here. Now, about Pentecost anniversary commemoration. And said, a self-attack says, I'm back. I'm going to come home. You're seeing the can't celebrate Ghana for Nema, Madama, Munya Kupon Sada, Mamma, Kwana, the person there. Masha says, AAB. I feel second year for ever, third year for Sudama, fourth year for Sudama, the doctor society and make it a permanent feature of our education. Not Bossena or your work says so. Baku, the baby gets here. Now, me hear one. Me hear one, the Baku, I know the time at sea. Then she say, I pass here, I'm more money to Bono. So she said, get me out. Papa, no one casa, alien back. Yeah. I said, I say, woman, who said. Yes, Nagopon says, Ubia on the far would be Nelson, we ask you a gun of war. I assume more. And says, Sabah, when you more than one. And said, there was on my Nemi Betani, Na Ghana Hotel, and it's the woman, it's Yaba, and the Indian answer, and you have hotel. Then while it's Seneca said, Nagopon said, I would be Papa Madonna. Eba beye esonko ewe bibi memu na se titiri sa ba ko ye ni wo yi mo iye enye de ma enti ibaya masam kakra mi de bra mo
Kronkron Central ha ya dwuma tituru ne cashew na cashew ya ho asem eya aye ade bia usomu ayenso akuyafo bro ube do asase adua cashew no watete amana so no na ekomfie beye num ekodu na sabi kwasi broni hwempo owo ni sikanti no abe determine the price of cashew for farmers okobra na obi ono ne obekire no obeto ade no ya ono di yaso mfaso indirectly ayam ko bi ne ye brema bi no na wadawroma o kan o se ade yo yenim se okoi okotena Jubilee House a obekan
Cashew board. Minister of Agriculture Mami Atiase said this very quarter cashew board will finally become reality for Ghana. Afimu Ayewe, government is supporting the production of 2,775,000 seedlings of cashew and coffee to plant 13,400 hectares. And also engaging some 900 extension officers to help the farmers there. Now, at the end of the day, so cashew, said processing facilities in Ghana, so that we have the value chain here. And the main focus of the policy, how we can process the majority of the cashew we grow here in Ghana. Now, to me, then we can give a secure price to the farmers, and the farmers then also will be in a position to continue the production. These are all the plans that we have. Then this year, all these plans will come out for you to see.
Aba Ghana ha no wachire se wo Ghana ho adwen wo Ghana ho do na wa ye krado se obeboa ma Ghana etumpon pa dwumadie se free senior high school no aboa ye pa yie ene no menyi ni se awofo obeka se sikani omobotom esan se school fees ayentua no aboa ama ye nya sika ye de ye enioma foforo aboa ye busua
me a great pleasure to welcome His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa, Republic of Ghana, to the land of Nkoranzi. Your Excellency, I see this opportunity to commend you and your government, the various interventional programs like free SHS, planting for food and jobs, and Nations Builders Corps. On occasion of new region, you use this opportunity to thank His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo for honoring his campaign promise of creating new regions. It is on this score that 2 new regions will be carved out of Bono Ahafo region.
Mampani krani ye be ya adwen se ye fata na se wode region foforo no Bono East no wode maye so wode maye meji di se ye wo niema be japade bebre wo mayi mu a ebetimi a support ye region no ebe ye viable. Era president buaye na ususo emeya bakosem Emaudi mata ho sani enkroma di bata ho no ne time ne wo maye Bono Ahafo it is also time ne wa maye Bono East ya na no so aba be abakosem MPP aba be ni wodi ja Bono East fo ni manu asi me do asi bebo
asam kesia na not chima he bi ato elu se ye ba be che Bono Ahafo reach muma Bono East aba na bibia wala sheme sasa me na menya mamo e ba ne saso Ghana abako ho asembeka abaka sakwa be kroma e Bono Ahafo Akufo-Addo so ba e Bono Ahafo Bono East ere ba ko sebe kanto wo se kroma de ne kasa preko kasa ono asibisi be ba be ye no ye me be de ere sa de te mo na mo ye mo ade constitution no chere say commissioner of inquiry ba na be ka chere me say woni akomu ahwe say ampa amanfo ani je ho a ese be tuma electoral commission the electoral commission aba be ye referendum for Bono East the ba be say na here say at least 50% of all those who are entitled to vote be ba be to aba the to aba no so 80% as 80% because apa ye preso jade de dia na wada roma e shemusa so mo when ya brepa say Bono East say bad there bibia ni ho kwa e betumi asimu na ko Bono Ahafo be ko bia so e be ba campaign dey say mo ye na we so say ye de no bi ona na house to house Mudieti, Maka Kocha Mafuaba, Siambrani Ambato, that Bono East Baba, Naduari Shem Kessia, said the Amehu, the Mate, in United States, Ampa. Strong majority, our Bono East High, Eba Bitina, I can't Ampa, a branded to Cecilia in your region. Now, region of Zumba, the Senanaka, a Bebois, a Maniama, India. Besina to see kakra no betumi apeja ama yie efiri mu aba ora asmatsa the regional minister waka DK wasa ade ba ko pa be pesa me ka ho ne se DKM anyone ya kan na DKM pe na no one license if you Bank of Ghana one ya kan na unlicensed financial institutions and when about the heavy passage DKM, they are not one license. It's free. But Bank of Ghana, and don't think unknown, and don't think the Bank of Ghana, it means so unknown as a move. When I can the answers Bank of Ghana anymore. And Mrako and one year faso. And the Abbas about the Jabo for 4 poor. Jimmy Sabo, Momasaj, Tiasenu Juma, or Chinebi, Obia or Beba, you miss as you our license and only license. Only license you know Juma. Because I said, yen to me where yen to me who want to be a faso, I got Japade. Now, our license, Ghana, you are registered, licensed with the Bank of Ghana, you know, DB, I didn't say, you know, DB, a passo. Some mama said to me, and you must send here because they are microfinance institutions. A question be a baby. At this time, they buy no biaso exchange and sign who say, wow, only license no, it me no in your juma. Here says so be a license, a free Bank of Ghana, no license, I feel no, yeah, juma, just a baby. And I don't mean the Massapa. That baku asa na 4 years na so no e ba mo hin fie baku aba be sramu ni na so e penya na mi sramu ma se
This is just a portion of it. 100 acres. Akayana Addo. Nananmaye wa assembly camp yetimi de anwen aguso. Nana edas papa mopanyi da wase o mani nyina da wase. Na yenim se yenemu nyina hoden se de ofrase ne MP ne MC DC hoden ne yeyo. Ti nyina kakra mrante ne maba wa ye ukrum ha. Ye nyina communal labor ye kan ho. Ya pomuden ene ye adwene ho. Ya nti sa ni so adeku aba na ye peja esu. To mampanyi da obia se. Ti ye de besi ha. Ya etu ka akwa kohwe ya ha so. Na that's
Good job. Thank you, sir. And it's a little bit. Mekai 2016 me baha me rahi fie ema nana ma me ti ase se sra me sra Ghana fo so one so me hwe ono de waji atomo be so me ahwe okan aye no Ghana nyina ne ya adwen ema bato ne etoma me no susu abaye sonko me ba se me ba be danase ababe dabu sunya ase adamu ase papa asana mo ba to aba ma me be gina manim ehye bobo se onyankopon ya madom na tumi no bedi mi sa woni ama bebra me pesa me ye me kanu woni ana ni mi si aka me se mi tumi nyemu ba kokra school no oh me dada Ghana for nurses training me dada Ghana for teacher training me dada Ghana for national health and see me here no cram to me here near manucho then so no so wo nti no baako me ye ni nyira na me ye ni nyira so ansa na efie na no so free senior high school educational sabe mamba aba September second year for so eba third year for so eba sanso and a teacher training allowance no Samusaka teacher for me boy. Training for Samusaka. Nurses training allowance so. Send us a juma. And then national health insurance so. And I'm a cow hono. You try come to do now. And then a year juma. Now what you teach any gym which you can be the morning out here say. Since someone that bought me some Ghana for the me baby diso. I'm a Ghana for who said, me in Ukraine, my ambassador, my baby dada, Obia was. And say, I wear me buy me bas, the decay, and some, they are Nama Baba Damase. Now, if my camp said, you mamma would share me, son, and some mayor, because super. Let me hear more. Mon cosu giant. Mon kosu jira MPP echi mon kosu jira Nana Addo Akufo-Addo echi na adwuma na metumi aye ma boso na 2020 election beba na ye nyina be hu se ampa aba ya to 2016 no e ya aba papa enti aba be to no bio na kokro moti no mo de be frame MPP for bio in 2016. Building about Ahafo Abbey. Some Obia fancy on one Japade, near Kasui. About 2-3 years time, I have a fair say, I have a Juma assembly.